What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Today we're back with the 2000 GMC Sonoma, and we need to change out that sticky ignition. Now, as a bonus to this video, because this is not going to take a whole lot of time, we're going to go ahead and put the new rims sitting over there with the all-terrain Yokohama Geolanders from Tire Rack. Not sponsored. Again, paid, I think it was $1,167 or so for the tires and the rims, and lug nuts and all that other stuff. But we are going to put those on after we do the ignition switch, because there may be some people that only want to see this video because they need help with the ignition switch. So I'm actually doing this with the car running. I've got a T25 right here on my little 1/4-inch ratchet here. And there are, let's see, first you're going to pull this out. This should just pop off. I thought it just popped out. I thought this thing right here just like slid right out. But she don't want to come out. So first we'll focus on the T25s. There should be one right there. There we go. We'll get that one loose, and then I'll finish getting it off by hand. And there should be another one hiding right there. There we go. So these two, get those off, and then we'll figure out. I might have to get a screwdriver under to pry that off a little bit. Now that we got the two T25s out of here and here, there's a third hole here. Don't worry about it. If you look under here, 1, 2, 3, that is not what you're worried about. Worry about this one, worry about this one. Grab this, and you're gonna have to really yank on it, pull that out. Once you do that, this bottom part of the clamshell, you should be able to separate. It is hinged on the back. Very important to note, there are hinges on the back. So you want to try to separate it from the front as much as possible. And this is easier if I didn't have my hands in use here. You can always put this back in if you need to adjust the steering angle. I've got it all the way up. So it can be done without removing this. Just got to kind of wiggle it out, play with it a little bit. There we go. Bottom piece is out. Now all it leaves is the top. Now, from what I saw online, there is one bolt under here holding this on. Ah, I see it right there. Oh, that's hard to see. She's tiny too. Right above where my finger is, right here, there is a teeny tiny, I don't even know what that is. So the good news is I was able to find a socket that fits this. It's a 5/32 6-point, and hopefully you can see where I'm going with this here. It's right by the tumbler. There we go. And it actually does fit. You can see it spinning right here. We'll get that off, and then we'll pop this top cover off. Now that we got that off, this top cover should just pop off. I may have to get in there and give it a little wiggle. There we go. And pull it out. And now we have access to our tumbler right here. Now there should be a nice little hole right there. Hopefully you can see the hole. And we're going to stick a pick in there, and this whole ignition assembly should just pop right out. Next, you're going to need to turn your ignition on. Make sure your battery is disconnected at this point. There is a little bitty hole that I showed you right here. Turn your ignition all the way on and then push down. You'll feel a tab going, and when you do that, you have to jiggle it a little bit, but come on, old girl. She's wanting to be stubborn. Keep in mind, thing has been in here for a very, very long time. We'll just keep trying until we get it. I feel it releasing. There we go. Ho-ho. All right. That's the inside of it. And here is the old cylinder right here. Now we're going to take this. I'm going to set this on the dash to the side. Then I've got my new ignition cylinder right here. And I'm hoping we can just put it back in. But first I need to double check in here, make sure everything is still lined up, and it's not. So in the event that your ignition snaps back, you're going to need a big screwdriver and very carefully get down in there and get it turned back into the on position. Leave your key in your cylinder. It'll only go in one way, just like that. It's that easy.
Beautiful.
Look, no more fighting with the key to turn the ignition on. It literally just, it works. So there's only one thing left to do. Let's hook up the battery and see if it starts, because I'm pretty sure these are chipped keys, but I guess we'll find out here in just a moment. Moment of truth. I do not expect it to start, but we'll see. Key in, ignition on, and it should die. No? Really? I didn't have to program the key. Well, how about that? I thought for sure I would have to program the key. Well, maybe these aren't chipped. I guess they're not. I thought these were chipped keys, and I expected to have to program. I've even got my my Autel Maxi Flash Elite plugged in, ready to do it. Looks like we're good. So all that's left is just take your little bits and pieces and slide everything back together the way it came apart, and you're good to go. Now we got her put back together. No more issues. How about that? Now you're going to want to hold on to your old keys because they open your doors. These are the keys that unlock your doors, so don't discard your keys, and you may even want to hold on to that old ignition switch just in case. But this was a really easy, quick tutorial on how to change your ignition. This works on many things: the Isuzu Hombre, the S10s, the Sonomas, the Blazers, the Jimmys, even the half-ton trucks and stuff. It's all pretty much the same. So now that we got that out of the way, let's take one last look at what this thing looked like with these old tires on it. And let's put these new ones on. See what it's going to look like. I think this is going to be a better angle over here. What do you guys think? There you go. There's what she looks like before. And can I do the camera trick? Can I make it work this time? Let's see. Here we go. Boom. How's that for a camera trick? Whew. Boy, if only it was that easy. It's just snapping your fingers. Now I know some of you are going to be like, man, I love those wheels. Love the tire. Some of you are going to say, you should have got bigger tires. Some of you are going to say, you should have added a lift. Some of you are going to say, you like the original rims better. And, man, that's okay. That's okay. You're entitled to your opinion. You ain't going to hear me get mad about it. My money, my time, and I actually like them. I think they look good. I think the truck needs a definite cleaning. If we could get the body cleaned up, get a little bit more of a shine to it, I think it'd look a lot better. But I am quite happy with the way these Geolanders turned out from Yokohama. And big thanks to Tire Rack for always, I mean, I've been using them for a while now, but like I said, not sponsored. I pay for all of this. They don't know who I am. They don't know who's ordering this stuff. But man, when I place an order, they're on top of it. They get this stuff out to me, and it's quick. And we had one issue where I actually had a different set of tires that they didn't have in stock. They called me. They said, look, we're sorry. And they actually sent me these Yokohama Geolander ATs as a replacement for them, and I'm quite happy with them. I like the aggressive tread design of these. I think this will make a fun little lake truck, definitely capable of what I need it for, which is going through some not necessarily horrible conditions, but you've got tires that'll be good on the street, and they should do just fine in the occasional mud and sand, dirt, you know, that type of stuff as we're out looking for more properties. And with that, I think that's a wrap. But before I go, I've had people say, man, I really want those GMC wheels and tires, Randy. Look, they're for sale. I'm going to put them up for about $350. I think $350 is a good price for them because these rims are in exceptionally good condition. No vibrations. I don't see any peeling or anything. It doesn't look like they've been curbed or anything like that. The wheels are in great shape. They're balanced. You can install these and you are good to go. They got some good tires. As you can see, the tread depth on these, all really good. There's no wear on these tires at all. Now the brand is, I don't even know what this is, Venezia Classic 787s, 225 75 15s the tire size, and the DOT is 50 of 15. So you're talking about very end of 2015. So they're a few years old, but they're in really good condition. They are a matching set of tires. If you're interested, $350. That includes all 20 lug nuts and the center caps. But as far as shipping goes, you're gonna have to figure that out, man, because I can't do that. But if you're local, holler at me, work out a deal. I could probably deliver these to you or meet you halfway or something, and we'll work something out. And with that, I think we're gonna get out of here. Now I already know there's gonna be some hate on here. I've already gotten some hate on Instagram. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, Auto Auction Rebuilds, guys, you'll see this stuff sometimes a week, sometimes 2 weeks before you're ever gonna see it on YouTube. So follow me over there on Instagram, man. Get a first look at what we're doing behind the scenes before you're going to see it on YouTube. Yeah, it's hot today. Now on Instagram, I've seen some people comment, man, we're so tired of you wasting money on these junk cars. Well, hey, you know, all I got to say to you is if you're tired of seeing me wasting money on these junk cars, please don't watch. You know, go watch somebody else. Do something else other than comment and complain on my channel. The deal is, ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't like watching it, then I guess you just wouldn't watch it. I mean, that's my logic anyway. If you didn't enjoy watching the videos, you wouldn't watch them. So I have a hard time understanding why people are on here complaining about what I do with my vehicles. It's my money. If I want to take an old GMC Sonoma and waste money on it for video content for you guys and for something for me to enjoy, then why not, man? And hopefully you guys enjoy it. I want you to enjoy it. But all I'm saying is, for those of you that are hating what I'm doing, man, if it's bothering you that much, please just watch something else. For me, I get pleasure, I get satisfaction out of making, you know, these little modifications, doing this little bit of work, making these cars live again, man, bringing them back to life, making them reliable for the next person that's going to buy them. And it's so much fun for me. That's the main thing, is it's fun for me, and I hope it's fun for you. And if it is, give the video a big thumbs up. If you don't like it, give the video a big thumbs down. And until next time, as always, folks, stay safe out there. I will catch you all very, very soon in the next one.